Okay, another 10-minute game. Playing Elite Knight 2204 from the United States. Go for the Botvinnik again. Expecting D6 or A6, D3. He might go for Rook B8 and B5 here. My plan of development is H3, Bishop E3, Queen D2, potentially then Bishop H6, looking to get F4 in and go from there. Sometimes this knight can jump to D5 as well. He's taking his time here. Okay, that's an interesting move. Maybe he's going for a F5 push. I think I'll go Bishop E3. Continue with the plan of development. B6. Okay. Yeah, Queen D2. Oops, misclick. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe now I'll go Queen C1 instead. Playing very interesting, lots of knight manoeuvring, not willing to commit any centre pawns as yet. He's probably looking for a B5 push here, knight on C7 supporting that. Could go, yeah, Bishop H7. Let's remove that dark squared bishop. Now he's going to try to get a knight on D4. Now's a good time to play knight D5. I'm expecting knight in, yep. I think it makes sense to trade here. He's probably going to look to kick the knight here with e6. Then I can bring it back to e3. Threatening knight e2. I'm thinking rook a to e1 and f4. Trying to get f5 in. Could play e5 here. After bishop takes. You can take with the queen. Then we got to find a good square for the knight. Could also take the pawn. And then play rook a to e1. He doesn't want to take with the e pawn here. Then I could bring a knight to d5. Well, he's done it anyway. So the question here is to trade the bishops first and then play knight d5, or straight away. I think I like keeping my light square bishop here. Okay, we'll have to meet the rook on the e-file. I'm liking the idea of a3 followed by b4. We're not going to get any play on the king side here. He does have a tactic here though. He's looking to exchange rooks and then sack the queen and get knight f3, but after rook takes I can always just take with the queen. Taking with the queen's okay, because rook e8's not possible. He might play something like a5 to prevent b5, b4. If a knight comes in here, I'll just give a check and then knight has to go back. It's looking like it's going to be hard for either side to play for a win here, although there is the imbalance of the knight versus the bishop. The symmetrical pawns. Okay. Well, b5's possible here. And as I said before, the knight can't come to c2 because of queen c3 check. You might look to bring the rook to the b or c file here. If he goes rook b8, I've got queen c3, pinning the knight. He'll have to defend. Probably with like queen f there, and then I can bring the rook to b1. Queen b6, I've got c5. Okay, I have to look out here. He's threatening to play knight check. So king g2. Okay, I think rook e1 here. I don't love my position. King's a bit unsafe here. Okay, Probably can't let the queen infiltrate, so I'm thinking queen e5. Then I can go after these pawns. This endgame should be okay for me. Okay, if I take, then I've got a fast pawn, but he's just inside the square. But if I play b5 after that, he is outside of the square. So he can't get into that square. There we go, that was a good hard fought victory. Oh, looks like we both played quite well there. Quite an accurate game until the end game where he made a mistake. Let's see. Apparently that's a mistake. I meant to take first. It's only marginal though. And yeah, that's just a blunder. Losing endgame. Alright.